So, Caitlin Clark was picked by Time Magazine as the athlete of the year. And she called LeBron James the greatest basketball player ever. And they got this mm, romance. I call it a far romance, a far romance, like sportsman's, however you want to call it. This, this outreach for one another, which is strange to me. Not because you can't appreciate, but the thing about it, she ain't won nothing. And they call her athlete of the year. What did she win? She's marketed. It's kind of like the Swifty situation with Taylor Swift. People go on about how great she is. I'm like, what memorable album has she done? I want to see it 25, 30, 40 years from now, God willing, a record that she does that people still talk about. I want to hear it. I want to see it. I don't think that's going to happen in 10, let alone 20, 30, 40. As far as LeBron James, he's a great player and he's also one of the most overrated. But he marketed himself. I will say this. She's come from a generation because he came from high school and was the last high school great player to go directly. I will say this. He was a man as a kid that what he accomplished to do what he did. I will give him that. He wasn't no bust. He came out the gates like something else. So that can't be disputed. As a matter of fact, you can make the case his start to his career was everything that hers wasn't because she had more hype. She scored a lot of points. She ain't win nothing. But hers is marketing and privilege. His was just he worked hard and he earned what he got. But they both they both nauseous though. They both tiring. She ain't won nothing and he stat pads. But anytime someone comes after her, he's got something to say. And you know how these people cheerlead for one another. To be honest with you, if she was gonna call anybody the greatest, be I wouldn't even be offended if she said it about Steph Curry. Because let's be realistic about something. Steph Curry should be considered her greatest player ever for one main reason. It's the three ball. That's why she's getting so much love and admiration. It's not because of her post up game and going coast to coast and all around play and winning chips. It's because she shoots outside shots and she happens to have made some shots and people got excited. That's what it was. Her basketball things over more of a depth to Steph Curry than to do LeBron James. Because say what you want, at least in his case, he did live up to the hype. I mean, he actually went from high school to the pros. And, we don't know what her career going to be like. We hear the hype machine. That's all. We don't know nothing about how her career going to be. But she's not no player of the year. She's not no athlete of the year. Did Patrick Mahomes did not win back-to-back Super Bowls? What does that mean? Oh, let me see. See, a white woman comes in, plays in WNBA, but that's been done. How many black quarterbacks have you known that have won multiple Super Bowl rings? How many black quarterbacks do you see going forward that's going to win multiple Super Bowl rings? Think about it. Patrick Mahomes is 101. That's who should be something that, because if you're going to be a groundbreaker from a racial perspective and you're going to put money on something, shouldn't that be the one? So this is where I'm going with that. The Steph should be the one for basketball. And I understand LeBron's adulation for it to an extent for how they in this admiral because of money to money. But Patrick Mahomes should be her role model if you're going to talk about an athlete, especially when we're talking about race in a sport where you're not considered to be so dominant in a position and et cetera, et cetera. That's who should be. But he should be the athlete of the year anyway. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I see it. Because that's something that's rare. Think about it. Who else do you know that won back-to-back chips and people are saying, oh, you falling off, you struggling, you don't look like yourself. You look like you just have an off year and they're 13-1. They only lost to my favorite team, the Buffalo Bills, but think about it. He's having a bad year and he's 13-1. and you just shrug a shoulder. Give me a break. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like. And hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.